Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the look we're going to be going for today, some spooky nails for spooky season. I'm going to be using the Lazy Girl method today, which I actually got from another YouTuber, Femi Beauty. I'm going to go ahead and link her spooky nail Lazy Girl style down below so you can see where I got my inspiration from. For the Lazy Girl method, you just go ahead and apply the polygel right onto the full coverage nails. Today I'm using the ballerina style from Macart, and you just spread it across the inside of the nail. You can either do just the area where the nail bed is, or you can do the whole nail. I chose to do the whole nail because these are opaque, so I didn't want a line to show at all. And after you do that, you just gently set it on your nail and do a full cure. You actually want to go ahead and cure them 2 whole times because the light does have to go through the full coverage tip. I also wanted to go ahead and mention that I did prep my natural nails completely. I just chose not to show it on film. This included dehydrating, priming, base coat, all that. Before you put the polygel on, you do want to go ahead and rough up the inside of the tip so that it sticks better. Otherwise, it just tends to slide right off. And after you've applied all the tips, you go ahead and cut them down. I used a straight edge clipper and then just my hand file to get any of the polygel off of the edges in the cuticle area. There really is minimal filing involved in this method, which makes it so fast. And before you go ahead and add any polish, decals, bling, you go ahead and add a base coat over all the tips just to help any additional products stick and last. For the black gel polish, I'm going in with a straight edge brush and doing the first coat. In between each coat, I do flash cure. I ended up just needing 2 coats of each color to get the full pigment through. Doing the drip nail is actually easier than it looks. You just have to do a border along the cuticle wall. And I used a fine tip brush for this. And then you draw lines going straight up at different lengths because obviously things don't drip at the same speed. And after you've drawn the lines at the length you want them, you just go back in and round the edges around the border to help it look more realistic. After I flash cured the first coat for about 10 seconds, I just went back in with the color again and went over what I had already drawn just to make the orange a little bit brighter. Then I used a daughter tool to make the drops at the end of each line. After I put all the drops in, I went back in with a clean fine tip brush and dragged them up to make the drops look a little bit more realistic. I then repeated the process for the droplets that were coming off of the actual lines. Just a reminder that in between each finger I did do a full cure so that once one finger was done, it didn't get messed up when I did the next one. For the gems, I used Model 1's gem glue, and I just used a paintbrush that came with it to add the glue onto the nail. And then I used the other end of the paintbrush, which has like a daughter tool, to help me pick up the gems and lay them on the nail. Trying to pick up the black gems was so difficult because when they're in the container, you can't tell which side is the top and which side is the bottom. It's the only color that doesn't have that silver on the bottom. So I was like rolling them around on the top to try and see what the top was and what the bottom was. One thing I absolutely love about this gem glue is until you cure it, you can freely move the gems around in it or pick them up. Like it doesn't harden at all until you cure it. Using these nail stickers was so much fun. I literally wanted to put every single one on my nails, so it took me so long to decide which ones to actually use. And I just went ahead and used normal tweezers to pick them up off the paper and put them on my nail. And then the only big thing is you have to make sure that all the edges are really pressed down, or else they'll stick up through the top coat that you're going to use. After you have everything laid out on your nails the way you want them to be, you go ahead and add your top coat. You don't have to cure your nails at all after you put the stickers on. You can just put them on and then go straight to the top coat. When you add a top coat to the nail with the gems on, you do want to make sure that you're getting all of the sides of the gems. This helps seal it in. It adds a little bit extra hold on top of the glue. And here we have the final look. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Please hit that subscribe button, that like button. Thank you very much for joining me today. Have a great day.